am so very excited for you to be here. We're going to get started actually right away. I'm going to do a little housekeeping just because this is a super quick call, and I've literally been sitting right here all day. Since this morning, I've probably done about 10 calls. I've gotten a chance to talk to some really great people. So I want to say welcome everybody to the call. Thank you. Yes, if you feel so inclined, give an amen, right? Because sometimes we just need a little bit of encouragement. So find yourself a good theme song. I have a lot of them, right? But find yourself a really good theme song. For those of you guys who don't know who I am, my name is Megan Lynch. I am one of the owners. Let me record. And we have been doing a blitz all day. So I'm going to do the fastest overview that
Recording in progress.
you guys have heard, right? Because we have another call Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern. And it is kind of a super Saturday where we do a really quick overview, but we do a training as well. So I'm going to save the training. But I want to tell you guys that I'm so excited because this program has been 10 years in the making. And, I always tell people I'm kind of homeless right now because I packed up my condo. I moved across state lines. My daughter wanted to finish school with her and play volleyball with her original team, right? So what we do for our kids. And I moved in with my mother just until my daughter graduates, right? She has one class left. She's 80% of the way done. And then I hit the road, right? I go on tour February, the end of February. I'll be in the metropolitan area of like Michigan, like Detroit. Then I go to Nashville for a couple of days. Then I'm in Atlanta for a week. Then I'm in Tampa, Florida area for a week. Then I'm all over. I'm in the DMV. I'm in California. I'm in Las Vegas. I go to Little Rock, Arkansas, Mississippi. I can't remember everywhere, but you guys will get a flyer with all the places that I'm going to be for you, right? And be careful what you ask God for. I ask God to be able to have unlimited income. I want to travel all over the world. I want to eat good food, meet great people, and I want to spend 2025 writing a book on how our program has impacted the lives of others. And we are here now. So I'm excited, guys. I'm going to just ask you a quick question. Um, Number one, just kind of be mindful if you have your camera on, because I don't want you to be embarrassed at the convention when you meet people and your camera was on and you didn't know it. So that's number one. Number two, I promise you I'll be brief. So turn off the income reducer. I am going to be bossy on purpose. Whatever you're watching, I promise you they are at their $1 million meeting. I want you to get to your $1 million meeting, and I'll be fast. Okay. I know football's coming up and everything, but again, I want to show you guys how to not watch the game on TV, but have front row seats if that's what you so inclined to do. All right. Also, this is going to be a really fast overview. So go ahead and type in the chat if you are brand new. NEW, type new in the chat for me. Typically, we have about 1,000 people on and our calls lock out. But I know it's Friday night and people are ready to let their hair down. But I appreciate all of you jumping aboard and following Vibe around from call to call. So I will respect everybody's time. And this call is really for the new people. So new people and for the people already in the program, this is your opportunity to stay connected and learn, because every day you're going to be coached into your greatness, and we haven't launched yet. So real quick, new folks, if I were you, but I'm not, but if I were, I would text the person who called you, text them and say, send me your referral link and go ahead and create a free account. The reason why is because right now we're bringing in about 2,000 people a day, and we are well over 51,000 people. What is our number, co-host? How many people do we have? In just over 30 days, guys, we went viral and we haven't officially launched yet. So you have time to get time stamped into our organization. It's important. We're at 51,372 people. We gained 2,000 people, 49, 50, 51. We gained over 2,000 people in less than 24 hours. Okay. So I do want you guys to understand that we are online marketing, network marketing, social networking, movement, whatever you want to call us, right? We vibe out. We have a phenomenal product line. We haven't launched yet. So you can't use our products, but you can learn all about them. Okay. You can create a free account. And then when it's time, you could get a one-time membership to lock your spot into this powerful matrix that pays unlimited. Right? It's very important that you pay attention to that. Um, I do also want you guys to understand that you want to get inside of our Telegram because somebody just joined at 8:10 from the United States, Judy. United States, Jamaica just joined at 8:08. Um, Fahad joined at 8:07 from Nigeria. We're in 160 countries, and all of these people are going to fall into the organization before you do if you do not get signed up immediately. Okay. And then ask questions later, get time stamped. It's important. Create a free account. And I want to tell you guys all about what Vibe is doing. Are you guys ready? Put 3 sevens in the chat if you are ready to create income so you can create impact. That's what we do. You need income. You can then create impact. You do need to get your mind right because I don't want you guys to make all this income and lose your freaking mind. We are global and we have gone viral. So by the time that we officially launch, we'll probably have about close to 100,000 people in here waiting to get in. So that's important. I'm gonna turn my video off real quick and then let's go ahead and um, get down to business. Is it okay if I go? I'm gonna go quickly, guys, but you can watch it again. I'm on here all the time, but I want to give you the fastest overview ever. So welcome to Vibe. Vibe, I'm one of the owners of this company. My name is Megan Lynch, and um, my twin sister Reagan Lynch looks just like me, or I look like her. We sound alike, but we have different visions, right? So we've decided to make our dreams come to fruition. My twin sister actually had 3 open heart surgeries, if you can believe it. And when we were sitting in there for 8 days in the hospital, we realized that both of us are single parents. And if we don't make it happen for our kids, no one will. And that's just the reality of where we are. And we are so very grateful that we want to put order back. We need the men, we need the women to work together, we need the children to be in order. Her passion is to further athletes have heart. Every 3 days, an athlete dies of sudden cardiac arrest. Like that is her focus. That is her mission, right? My mission, on the other hand, is I really truly want to work with the youth and their families because I lost my best friend to gun violence when I was 19. Fast forward, I became a high school teacher. And as a high school teacher, I was at one of the top high schools in the nation. And every year I buried a kid, every year. Every year, one of those kids who was had great potential was no mentorship, mindset was all jacked up. They were chasing money and they literally lost their lives. Or some of them were great kids and lost their lives to some other kids who didn't have guidance. So I decided to dedicate my life to finding ways for them to be able to not just survive, but thrive. So I want you guys really quickly just put thrive in the chat. That is the goal. Too often, I think people are just waking up every day just to pay bills. And that's not why God put you here. I promise you. God did not put you here to say you need to pay a light bill. And then a lot of you have gotten into programs and unfortunately they've mishandled you and now you think the whole industry is bad and it's not. So guess what? We're going to pay you first. Just put a 1 in the chat if you would like for us to pay you first because that's exactly what we do in Vibe. So I'm excited, excuse me. The overview, this is the biggest pre-launch I've ever done. I've been in a lot of companies, right? And some people tell me, well, network marketing, affiliate marketing doesn't work. It always works if you work it, if you get on a team that knows what they're doing. My team never has said that in a million years. They've never said, oh, it doesn't work because we never join companies, we launch into them. So it's no different from my own company. I'm giving you guys an opportunity. to pre-launch inside of this company and tell the world before you ever spend a dime over here. Our official launch date is scheduled for February 17th. I do not want you to miss the tsunami because it's coming in the form of 50 something thousand people are going to rush in. And I want you to understand there is a part of our compensation plan that will pay you just get in position, right? And doing a few things that we ask you to do. And there's unlimited income in here. So if you don't believe us, that's okay. Sit on the sideline and watch God work because he's already working. Just a couple days ago, we had 43,000 members in 160 countries, and now we're at over 51,000 people inside of our program in a little over 30 days. Now, many of you guys might be asking, thank you, Marcus. Marcus says, I believe. That's all I need, mustard seed faith, right? So here's what Vibe is. 10 years ago, like I had this idea of supporting entrepreneurs. And what Vibe does is we are a partnership for entrepreneurs, activists, creatives. If you have a mission, you want to go save the whales, I always say that, then let me provide you with some insight on how to do that. Let me help shape your product, your product offer, your mission. Let me put some money in your pocket so you can go and do all the things that you want to do in life. That's what Vibe is. And it's the why. Everybody type a Y in the chat. I spelled it like this for a reason. Now, myself, Reagan Lynch is the other owner. Andre Russell is the other owner. And we have a lot of people behind the scenes right now that you have yet to meet. Um, and when I came up with the name Vibe, it was mainly because everything is energy. Would you guys agree? Everything is vibration. Have you ever gone to work or been around people and as soon as they walk in the room, the energy shifts? You can feel it. It's like, right? Just put a yes in the chat. Do you know what I'm talking about? And please don't say any names because they may be on here, right? Energy is real. So you got to get your energy right. And then you got to align yourself and you got to understand that God put something in you that might be dormant and you just need somebody to help you get it out, right? That somebody might just be Vibe. So we are a partnership for entrepreneurs. How many of you guys need support for your ideas? You need somebody who will listen to you, give your thousandth idea, right? Because 1,001 might be that one, right? Walton, who started Walmart. I want you to think about this. Sam Walton, I believe. Do you guys know he went bankrupt 5 times before Walmart caught on? Can you imagine going home to your wife or husband and saying, okay, let's do it again? And he bankrupts you or she bankrupts you, not one time, not 2 times, not three, not four, 5 times he went bankrupt before he has 5,000 stores across the world. And 5,000 stores times that income equals rich. Most of us have one job at 40 hours, which typically equals broke or broken or frustrated, right? So I want you guys to understand that I don't knock jobs, but there's only 4 ways you can make money. You're either an employee or self-employed, and 95% of the people are on that side, and 5% of the wealth. Did you guys hear what I said? I didn't make it up. Robert Kiyosaki wrote a book called Cash Flow Quadrants. 95% of the people have opted to be on the left side of money. And then on the right side of money is when you learn how to do what I do. You build people, you build systems, and then you invest so your money makes more money and you don't necessarily have to go to work, right? And 95% of the money is on the right side of the quadrant. Look it up. It's called the cash flow quadrants. You can only make money 4 ways. Oh, who's ready to get on the right side of money? Right? But you need startup capital because some of you guys are sitting on business ideas that could be making you millions of dollars, but nobody's listening to you. And you're just trying to pay bills. So you're not putting money into your business ideas and you don't have a space to create. I know that more than anything. I just left a 3-story condo that I loved in one of the best parts of the country to move in with my mom so my daughter could play volleyball her senior year. Right. And I'm not complaining because I'm glad that I'm here with her. Um, and but I need my own space. It's time to go. So I do want you guys to understand that we sacrifice for our kids. Would you agree? We sacrifice for our family. We sacrifice for our loved ones. But now it's time for you guys to be just a little bit selfish and let Vibe help you discover what you're passionate about. Maybe you really don't know. If you don't know, and your kids don't know, give me your kids, right? They can be 18 and work the business over here. However, if you have younger kids, you can plug them into Vibe on your account and let them learn this, right? They cannot make money over here. They can't sign up, but they can log into your account and let them learn if they're under 18. And let's help them discover their passions. Then guess what? I'll help you develop your passions. Then we'll help you demonstrate those passions to the world because we have tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of eyeballs that we could put on your business. If you're a part of Vibe, right? It is a membership based opportunity. And the great thing is, it's free right now. Just sign up for free and you can get all this, $1 million education. And if you do decide that you want to be a part over here, you can tap into all the greatness. Now, for me, I had a lot of people come alongside of me and help me out. Eric Thomas gave me $1,000. He's the number one money motivational speaker in the world. And I went to his house. He cooked me dinner and gave me $1,000. I was a teacher, so that meant a lot, right? I met Marcus Lemonis. He's a multimillionaire. He helps people put their businesses together. I went to a kids business expo. And then I took all that energy and I actually wrote a grant and I got $2,500. May not sound like a lot to you, but I launched a Kickstarter campaign and it was unsuccessful, seemingly, in 2015 with my high school senior English class. My whole goal was to raise $10,000 and then to help them start their businesses. And I only had 38 backers. I raised $1,500, but I didn't meet my $10,000 goal, so I got nothing, seemingly. And then I ended up being on the front page of the Indianapolis Star, and it was called Money as a Weapon. And it was all about stopping the gun violence by teaching these kids financial literacy. How many of you guys agree that we lack financial literacy right now, right? We talk about these kids all day long, but it's our fault, right? It's the school system's fault. It's our fault. I don't want to blame the schools and I don't want to get into that. But listen, these kids don't want to work for 40 hours for the next 40 years just to retire on 40% of what we can't live on. They don't want that. They've already been too exposed to the world of wealth and they know better now. So they want to get it however they can, but we got to coach and train them. So guess what? Here at Vibe, we're going to empower you through financial technology. We're empowering financial freedom through technology. We have products and services that are designed to take you to the next level from zero to hero. We also are going to teach you how to earn independently over here. And I want you to also understand we have a very powerful compensation plan. Listen to me. This is serious, right? We built a comp plan based on kingdom principles. And the word says to feed the sheep. And I always say it didn't say to eat the sheep. It didn't say to mistreat the sheep. You guys, we've gone into companies where the company makes millions and we get pennies. We can't even pay for the membership. So I want you guys to understand this is bigger than you think. So when you bring people onto these calls, you might want to tell them who I am first and who Vibe is so they're not shocked that we are on a mission. But we gotta get the money right. And then before we get the money right, we got to get our mindsets right. Therefore, we need to mentor people so you won't lose your mind when you're making millions of dollars this year. Who's claiming it, right? Type legend in the chat because it's going to happen. It's already happening. And if you knew what was going on, you wouldn't sleep. So let me keep rolling, okay? So I do want you guys to understand here at Vibe, we're going to allow you to connect to your tribe. Maybe you are a senior and you want to be in the seniorpreneurs. Maybe you're a young mogul and you just want to not be on Zoom because they're not on Zooms. None of them, right? None of them. My kids don't even show up to these Zooms. They're too long for them. So you can create your own tribe. We also want you to get your spirituality together and get aligned with your source, right? If you're always talking about not having money, do you understand that you are drawing a lot of no money to your environment? It's called the law of attraction. It works, right? If you're constantly talking about not having, you won't have, I promise, right? And some people, they won't handle it. They're going to jump off this call, but they'll be back, right? Because the tsunami is coming and they're going to see. We're looking for leaders right now. We're looking for people who want to lead, earn, and live. And we're also looking for people who want their passions funded, right? And I don't want you guys' passions to burn up. So understand that you can participate a couple ways in our social networking opportunity. It is a legal business, right? So if you do decide to make money with us, you'll KYC, know your customer, right? We follow all the legal guidelines. We have three powerful ways for you to participate. You can be a customer only. You can be a creator. Maybe you want to create content over here and take a rev share of our community. And you don't have customers right now. We have 50,000 right now, plus another 450,000 that will have eyeballs on your platform. You can also be an affiliate. That means that you can refer people to our platform. And we have five powerful ways that you actually can earn. But one of the ways is really unlimited income. Do you guys want to hear about it real quick? Just give me a yay in the chat for all my money makers, right? Vibes focus is, so if you don't take away anything else, the word says to feed the sheep. And that means feed them education, feed them knowledge. Money without wisdom is destruction, right? Typically. So I do want you to understand that I don't care what your belief system is, but right now our focus is to make sure that you guys understand what Vibe is all about. And 50,000 people clearly understand because they are still signing up as we speak right now. Okay. If you want to go to our information hub and join some of our communities right now, you can go to myvibe.io. You can join the community right here where it says tribe right here. You can click on it. And when you click on it, there's 12,518 people just in this group alone. Okay. And we'll never ask you for money from one of these Telegram groups. So if somebody does, it's not us, right? You can go to the YouTube, you can get updates, you can get your back office if you go through your sponsor. And then we also have a presentation really quickly. So I do want you guys to understand that past profits don't predict future gains. We're not here to tell you you can make $1 million and you don't have to do anything. We are an ecosystem. Everybody write that down, please. Our product is an ecosystem. It's kind of like Facebook. Facebook has 1 billion people in it doing all sorts of things. Twitter, TikTok, Netflix, Amazon. It's the same thing. It's the ecosystem. And inside of our ecosystem, we actually have two products actually, and 7 products fit inside of those bundles. And you can't access these right now because we have not officially launched, but I'll do this real quick. Inside the Vibe Vault, there's probably about 30 people back there. And if you want to learn Forex, which is the #1 money making market on the planet, you can learn from some of the top educators. We have a $20,000 academy back there, and you get it for little to nothing, right? Um, we're kind of like Costco, where more people we have, we just took our price point down. I promise you, I always tell people I spent more getting a manicure and a pedicure the other day than people will spend over here for something that is literally, there's millions of dollars worth of education back here. Inside the vault too, if you want to learn crypto live, you can do that. You can do an academy. One of our families that teaches literally a multi-million-dollar family, and in about 2 days did $122,000 on just a crypto drop. Just like, hey, by the way, this is about to happen, right? I think you think about it. A lot of people just need the education because they don't understand it. We also have DeFi. If you don't know what that is, you better, in this climate with our president, you got to learn these things about the digital world. We also have sports betting back here. Now, you might think, man, that's gambling. It's sports betting education. They're teaching it in college now because it's the biggest thing. And in the next year or two, there's going to be hundreds of millions of people in the space because it's the way, it's what people are doing now, especially the young people. So we have to educate them. If you want a faith-based academy, it's behind the vault, it's behind the curtain. And you can actually go through 365 days of self faith-based academy done live. It is phenomenal. We also have a purpose-driven academy. So this is the streaming education platform, kind of like Netflix. If you click the button and you can do documentaries, this one is all education. The Vibe Tribe looks very similar to like a clubhouse. So you can create your own tribe. Maybe you just want to sit around and talk about, I don't know, like books. I love books, right? Maybe you have a favorite author and you want to create a tribe. You can do that. At my old high school, we had 128 clubs and 5,000 students. You guys can create your seniorpreneurs tribe, your young moguls, your ice cream eating club. I don't know. You can create whatever tribe you want. And we have a platform for you to do it. It is pretty amazing. Inside of Vibe Global, it that looks very similar to TikTok, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, and Telegram. So instead of going to TikTok and posting videos, you can post videos inside of this Vibe Global, and it's everybody in Vibe posting videos like TikTok. You can also connect with groups with hashtag Africa, hashtag Trinidad. You can create public and private groups just like on WhatsApp or Telegram. You can do that, right? So we're going to get off of other people's $1 million platforms and get into ours. Put a one in the chat, guys, if you're excited about that, right? You know how you push people to Facebook? You're just making them stupid rich. And a guy told me a long time ago, stop putting your network on other people's platforms. Just create your own. So we're going to all live inside of this square right here. And then also we allow you guys to create your own content. It's very similar. Look up Skillshare, look up Udemy, look up School. It's very similar where you can create your own content and you can sell it. So let's say that you have a real estate class or you make music and you want to teach people how to do what you do. You can create your course and we will market it for you. Not only to our network, but there's 450,000 people inside of this hub that you guys are going to be able to market to. It's pretty phenomenal. And Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank is one of our like indirect partners of this platform. We partner with two other gentlemen, and they're going to coach and train you guys on how to actually have your own app inside of there. Like we have our Vibe Global fits inside of their super app. You can put your store, like you got a pizza shop, you can put it inside the app. There's 44,000 businesses in there. Yes, Mr. Wonderful. And I was on the call. They raised $1.2 billion for the app that we're going to sit inside of, and they're now our partners. The two gentlemen who created it, one of them is literally a rocket scientist. Go figure, right? Like really a rocket science. So I can't even say it's not rocket science because the app really is. So what we got to do is we did a partnership so we can sit inside, and their goal is to they've raised $1.2 billion, and then they want to raise another billion, and they launch around the same time that we do. They already have 44,000 businesses in there and 450,000 people. Their goal is to have 1 million businesses and 1 billion people. So we're going to be like Facebook, and we sit inside of there. It's a strategic partnership. This by itself could be our whole company, this right here. So you can put your content in there, and let's say you sold your content for $20 and 1,000 people bought it. Do the math. How much money is that? Right? You would obviously cut Vibe in, and you would take a piece, and our brand partner would, take their transaction fee. But hey, listen, you can make what, $20,000 off of 20 bucks? That's the way to go. You don't have to rob people for all their money. You just have to have a really great offer and have a lot of eyes on it. That's how you make money. That's how you create partnerships. We also have Vibe Brandworks, and that allows you to develop your business. So let's say that you don't have your business already developed and you need us to help you, websites, CRMs, all that type of stuff. Your colors don't match. You're selling a dream and looking like a nightmare. Let us help you, right? So it's a complete hub for entrepreneurs. Vibe Ventures is like Shark Tank. So you'll be able to pitch your ideas. probably every about 3 months, 90 days or so, and we can bring more people in front of the platform. And we have all kind of cool things that we're going to do to help you get your business to the world, right? Somebody said, "What is the product?" What? Did you just show up? I love you though, whoever you are, but I need you to like lock in for me because I'm talking about it right now. So I don't know if you just jumped on, and that's okay. I do this call again tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Lock in, right? All of this, we're like Netflix. When you go to Netflix, there's all kind of different things you can hop into. We're an ecosystem. Okay. So listen to what I'm saying, because this is the product that you can't access right now because we're in pre-launch. Spotlight, we will spotlight your missions. We'll spotlight your business. Let's say that you have a um, tax company like Mimi Acosta, right? Mimi, you out there?
Yes, ma'am. I am right here.
Okay, this is my ride and live partner, but Mimi, in Spanish though, go ahead and talk to the people for us real quick, and then I have a question for you. You can say whatever you want.
Pues definitivamente a mis latinos, yo sé que son unos cuantos días que no estoy con ustedes, pero aquí siempre estoy. Y vamos a hablar un poquito más de esto, lo que está pasando, los productos, ya ustedes saben. Vamos a continuamente construir y compartir con Megan, Reagan y Andre. Vamos. Megan?
Yes, ma'am. So I'm excited. Like, you have a tax company that you've had for many years, correct?
Yes, 21 years. It's still going.
21. So how we have a really big group in Atlanta. How exciting would it be for you if we spotlighted your tax company and we branded, a page so it's like powered by Vibe, but it's all you, right? And somebody can click the button and go straight to your website or straight to be able to find you to do business with you. How would that explode your business?
I am all for it. I mean, 21 years and still going. Come on now. You already know. I'm ready for it. So if we're all here in Atlanta, for those of you that are in Atlanta, you guys already know. Let's do it, Megan. I'm ready for you. Let's go.
Absolutely. So the exciting part is that we're not doing anything new, guys. We just do it better. Just kidding. Not kidding. But what we've done is you look at what's going on in the world right now, and we just put it all in one place, like a super ecosystem where why do you have to go all over? Go to the network. And uh, I talked about this earlier today. Insurance companies do this. If you guys have an insurance right now, they don't let you go outside the network. They're a network marketing company, but because they're an insurance company and I market products, everybody's like, oh, it's a scam. Well, then your insurance company is a scam because they don't let you go outside their network at all to do business. They're like, no, you have to use our providers. So listen, that's all we're doing. It's like, why go outside the platform when we have it all right here? And then we're at 160 countries. Do business with your network. Do you guys like that? Put a 7 in the chat. And I'm almost done, I promise. But do business with your network. Do business with your people. Stop putting your money elsewhere when you can feed the people, you can feed your group, right? We have Vibe Style, and Vibe Style actually allows you to um, create merch. If you're a creator and you're a graphic designer, you can actually create merch in here and take a rev share. We're going to have hats and sweatshirts and mugs and all kind of stuff. But what if you have something that you want to create? My son is phenomenal at making like these rugs off the hook, right? I'm like, can you make me a Vibe rug with the logo and that purple and everything? Um, all we're doing is we're creating a space for entrepreneurs, and then we're giving you the network. We also have something called Vibe Bucks. It's kind of like Chuck E. Cheese, right? Where you can spend your Vibe Bucks inside of the platform. But if you actually want to make money over here, you can turn those bucks into real cash. So just so you guys know, we have a compensation plan. You can earn 5 ways. I'm almost done. Product of the product. So you can come over here and use the product, get educated, turn it into dollars, right? You can come over here and be a creator and create your product over here, and direct sales will help you sell it. Direct sharing, right? We also have a 3 by 10 matrix and a fast start and check match. So listen closely. Here's how it works. When you guys come over here, create a free account. Once you create a free account, we're in pre-launch. We're not looking for we're looking for leaders right now. We're not looking for people who come over and like, like you want everything to be perfect or whatever, because we put you in here, 51,000 of you, so that we can test our system before we officially launch. So people are going to make a ridiculous income. I do give a disclaimer because, you know, you still got to do something. So when you come in here, nobody's in the matrix right now. Nobody. We only have one matrix. No one's in here yet. When you guys decide that you want to get into the matrix early, you pay a one-time $25 membership. It's a membership. You actually get stuff aside from what I've already been giving you for free, right? But you get stuff. And then if you refer people, you can, uh, you'll get $10 on every referral. I got this from um, Elon Musk. That's how he built PayPal. So I didn't make it up. And it's 100% legal for me to give you a membership and pay you if you refer people. That membership, all it does is it gives you great stuff and it allows you to get into the matrix for free. That's important. And you get to drop in here. It's a 3x10 forced matrix. There's only 3 spots. Here's the company. We have 51,000 people. In 1 week, we had 8,100 people, and nobody even knew what the name of my company was. But they're not crazy. They already know what I was going to do. Everybody type 1 million. My goal is to put 1 million people in this business over the next 12 to 36 months. And we are bringing in 2,000 people a day. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT in a second, how long will it take me to put 1 million people in this business if I'm growing at, somebody ask ChatGPT real quick so I can not get off track. So when you guys come in here, everybody falls in the matrix. Anyone who falls under you and they then pay their pro or legend membership, every time somebody pays their membership, I take $3 of the membership and $5 and I roll it up to 10 people. That's $50 or $30. I could keep it. I promise you I could, but I'm not greedy. And for those of you guys who don't want to make any money, you can hop off, right? You're welcome to hop off. But ChatGPT is my best friend, so I'm gonna ask Chat in just a second. $3 rolls up, $5 rolls up. It's unlimited. There's $442,860 worth of $5 bills in here. And we're already way down here. So you can wait if you want to, and you can sit on the sideline. You can hop off the call and think it's a scam. That is perfectly fine. Because here soon, you're not going to be able to deny what we've done. We will create 1,000 legends inside of this platform. And remember, I told you that. Not only that, every time somebody pays their membership, if you refer them, we pay you $40. You refer 10 people, that's $400. $20 on second level. They refer 10 people, that's about 100 people, right? That's an extra $2,000 just in fast starts. We pay it monthly, every month, right? Check match bonuses. Every $5 bill or $3 bill that your personals make, we match it. We give it back to you because you brought us the customer. So if they make $5, you make 5. If they make 50, you make 50. If they make 500, you make 500. And it's also second level. And if you really want to know, you can come to my legend training and I will definitely break down the comp plan for you, but it is no joke, right? Somebody says, what happens if you refer people who pay their membership but don't get a product? That you when you pay your membership, that is the product, right? The $25 just puts you in the matrix early. If you don't want to pay your $25, don't pay it, right? Don't pay it, but you can't get in the matrix early, which means thousands of people will fall in before you. And that's important because you don't have to know those people, and that $3 and $5 will roll up to you. So that's important. So make sure that you ask a lot of questions and I'll be more than happy to break it down for you. For those individuals who come in and they pay their membership and they're in the matrix, you can earn levels 1 through 5 matrix pay, right? You're still a customer. So there's some things we do with that. So you do have to kind of, we'll talk about that a little later. But for those of you guys who want to make real cash, refer 2 people as a creator, refer 3 people as a promoter, refer 5 people as an influencer, refer 5 people as an icon and buy a legend bundle, and refer 7. Everybody type a 7 in the chat. How many people have you guys referred so far? Type it in the chat. And you can refer them for free right now. When it's time, they will pay a membership. And what do they get as the product? An ecosystem, a community. They get education beyond belief. We'll help you brand your business. We have some things for you to do in the branding sector and the rewards. We'll let you get started for free right now because I don't really want to hear people say, well, I didn't really know what I was getting into. Well, now you know. Join my calls Monday through Friday at 12 o'clock Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern. Saturday, I do at 12 o'clock. And we've been doing this for the last 42 days. We've amassed 51,000, almost 52,000 people. And I want you guys to get used to people saying no, because eventually they will say yes. Okay. Everybody just type no in the chat. Get used to it because people don't get it, right? Not everybody's a visionary. I get it. Everybody thinks, not everybody, sorry. Let me take that back. Rewind, because 51,000 people don't think it. And that's who I care about. But some people that you guys talk to are going to think, oh, it's a scam, because you can't make $5 million a year on $5 bills. Watch, right? We don't need everybody to see it, but they will see God's work here pretty soon, right? Because our official launch day is February 17th on my son's birthday. And the great thing about this is that a couple days ago we were at 46,000. Now we're not. Your journey begins right here. Just create a free account. If you don't know how to use crypto right now, don't pay and wait. We just partnered one of the biggest card processors in the United States. They process 200 million cards a month. Did about $3 billion last year. That's our partner. We are not messing around. We also partnered with one of the top merchants. So you can use your credit card and everything, and we'll KYC you. That means know your customer. So no funny business here. This is a real business. So I do want you guys to understand I am so very excited. So get used to hearing people say no, because honestly, that's what should happen. You should literally, I've been sitting here all day. I haven't even eaten a meal because I am on purpose right now. Didn't put no makeup on. I didn't even put my contacts in today because I've been on 10 to 15 calls today from people all over the world. And it is very important for you guys to understand that we didn't just wake up one day and say, I want to launch a company, right? I've been doing this personally since I was 19, professionally since 2015, without stopping. I took a small break because the industry was not doing it for me, right? So if you want something right, sometimes you got to do it yourself. Would you guys agree? Sometimes you got to do it yourself. So that's exactly what we decided to do. And again, we go on tour. I do actually the Legend Maker Tour. Legend makes $442,860 in $5 bills, and we pay you first. We don't take anything. We pay the membership back to you first. So get positioned. How do you get positioned? Get back with the person, ask them for their referral link, create a free account. Everybody type free in the chat. All right, create a free account and go back and look for yourself. Create a free account. Make sure you verify your email, or I can't send you emails. By law, I can't. So you got to go to your email and verify that you are who you say you are, double verification. Then you have to create your profile. And then what you do is you get your referral link and connect to the Telegram. It'll say enable, right? And it'll put you in some of our groups. And then share your link. And if you're worried, like, I don't know what to share the feeling. Share the fact that it's a company that believes in bringing you along as a VP, as a Vibe partner. We haven't launched yet. It's like getting involved with Amazon or, Netflix when it first started. It is what it is, guys. We will do what we say we're going to do despite any negativity, right? I don't even hear it, right? I don't even hear it because we're on purpose right now. And I did say that we would have 50,000 people in by February 17th. And I don't even know it's February the 7th. I'm 10 days ahead. So let's move the mark. What's our goal, guys? Bring me 7 tomorrow. Can you guys do that? Put a 7 in the chat. Bring me 7 people. which means you may have to talk to 70 duds to get to 7 studs. I'm not calling your cousin a dud, I promise, but I get it. Sometimes we share things with people and they just don't get it. I have a person who's legally blind in the program, and he has more vision than most people who can see, if you know what I mean. So you have to have faith over fear. We are getting ready to do something historic, and I've waited for this moment my whole life. So I want to thank you guys so much. I'm going to get off of this call. Peace and blessings. Somebody said, what's the best way to share? Just invite. Don't try to explain. We do have videos that you can share, but to be honest, the best thing about our business is people. The most challenging thing about our business is can sometimes be people because their mindset. Most of them, you have to remember that they work jobs for a living only. And I'm not knocking you guys if you have a job, had a job, because I used to have one too, right? I'm not knocking you, but most people, you have to understand, they're in the left side of the quadrant. The only way they know how to make money is to trade time for money. So if you bring them anything outside of that, Robert Kiyosaki said they think it's a scam. They don't understand. And then they think all rich people are scandalous, and they're not. Most of them just have figured it out, and they built in systems with other people, and then they invest their way out of debt. You can't save your way out of debt. You can't. You have to invest your way out of it. And over here, we're never going to ask you, hey, give us your money and we'll grow it for you. Those are scams. I promise you. I got caught in one and lost my shirt and everything else, right? I don't do those. Jesus could have one of those programs and I would say, I love you, but I can't. I don't have the capacity for those kind of programs, right? So I do want to tell you guys that over here, we're an education hub, but we also take our education and we activate it while you're here, right? We're not just college and we send you out to go find an opportunity. We teach you how to fish, and then we show you where the fish are. So we're not messing around. I know I can be a bit much for people, but I love people. And hope is a verb, and a verb is what you do. You have to take action, or you're going to just be burying your hopes and dreams. And I don't want that. So I love you guys so much. Um, I hope you guys, I'm just reading to see if you have any. How many owners are there? 3. There's 3 of us. Myself, my twin sister Reagan, and Andre Russell, which you guys will hear from them. If you want to see how we all started, go to joinonemoretime.com. Let me pull it up, and then I got to get off here because I got to get on another call. So you can go to joinonemoretime.com. This is how it started 30 days ago. And all I said is, I'm unretired. I told 128 people that I'm unretired and I'm launching a business. And if you care, join. And don't ask me the name of my company, the product, or how much it costs. And I didn't tell them what the name was until January the 7th. And I already had 8,100 people, because people do know me. And they shared and shared. You guys can go and watch these videos right here. This one is the first one that started. So if you click on it, it's going to take you to YouTube. All right. So, and I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do to make the exact amount of income that you. So that was about a month ago. See? And I've gained like thousands of people, 51,000 people. If you want to see my sister and you want to hear from her, she talks on here too. And you can click on one of these videos and somewhere. You don't know who I am. My name is muted and off camera because I'm outside, but welcome. Make sure that you guys are reaching out. We sound just alike. And then there's another a video on here where we share the vision. So if you actually want to check that out, it's both my sister and I. And click on that. It'll take you to YouTube and you can learn all about the vision as well. Okay. And let us with our money robes on. That's Reagan. Okay. Reagan's over here. I'm over here on the right. Okay. So, Reagan is one of the owners. We call her the CEO, even though she says she's not, but she literally kind of handles everything in the back. Andre is very much, technology. We have some surprises for you guys too coming up, but I have a big mouth, so I'm getting off of here so I don't get fired as the owner. But I love you guys. I'm so very excited. Just share, just build for free. Everybody type build for free, right? Don't try to sign people up for $25, especially if you don't know how to use crypto, because that's all we have right now. And some of you guys, 60 of you sent me BTC, but you clicked BTC and sent me USDT. Okay. So just don't do it. Just build for free right now until we get credit cards and use those. And then we'll teach you how to use crypto later on. Just build for free. Just build the belief. Just bring them in. I promise you guys, this arc won't leave without you. I promise you. We'll have a whole upgrade day, and then all of you guys can get into the matrix early, and then we'll open the doors to the rest of the world. Then you guys can purchase a pro or a legend if you choose to, or if you just want to be a customer, you can. And don't pay anything. Like you could just be a customer on this side, or you can just be a creator. It's up to you. But in order to get into the matrix and make income, you will buy a pro or a legend bundle, and we'll talk about that in less than a week, probably. So I do have to get off of here. Peace and blessings, everybody. Happy Friday. The call tomorrow is a 12 o'clock call, and it's only 30 minutes because I got to get on the highway and drive 33 hours right now. Three, not 33. So the call tomorrow is going to be relatively short, but impactful. So you need to be on there early with your folks. Peace and blessings. I'll see you guys.
Bye, Megan.
Bye, everybody.
Adiós.
Adios.
Recording stopped.